Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is bad. It's your boy Domination. This is back on the basic. Chuck of the deuces, how we do taste, baby. Man, I dug us back. You know what it is. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Breath the word preacher, preach on. It's in today's topic we're gonna talk about is, but the only place gonna get it, only place gonna get it is right back at the basic. Chuck of the deuces, how we do text, baby. Man, I dug us back. You know what it is, know this. And today's topic we're gonna talk about is, okay, this is sad right here, and I'm gonna tell you something. See, as long as we have this color system, people don't want diversity. And that goes to any ethnic group. Whatever you want to call yourself, black, white, I don't give a damn. If you pink and yellow and green and blue and maybe color. I don't care what you is. We have a color system. That's the problem right there. They didn't want to accept this girl. Simply because I guarantee you, this woman, this typical woman has some black blood in her. That's why they don't want to accept her. That's why they don't want to accept her. I guarantee they did not want to accept her because she got some black blood in her. You think I'm lying? Watch me. I'm gonna show you. It's sad. It's sad that there are people out there right now, and I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. It's this right here. It's this scientific racism that did the damage. And I'm not gonna mention this anymore. You can look this up at what it says. Anti-racist or a scientific anti-racist. Okay, and a racial subject and project label, the scientific racism criticized the study and claimed to the posted a comment between, for example, race and intelligence, and argues that it promotes the idea of superior, inferior of human race. So they put one pit and put all these other groups against one another. And this has started in Germany, and they promote this whole thing about Aryans, and they believe. See, a lot of this mindset has come from Hitler, but it really started back from Adam Blumenbach, because this man, he believed that when you hear the word Caucasian, when you hear that word, that's white Caucasian male. When you hear that word, that's something, that word you need to look into right there, because really it's carcass, but they add mixture with Mongols, the Europeans, and the clean whites is preferred to them is the people who are dirty whites mixed with nigger blood. But for some reason they will not point that out. Same thing, the term African American. When you hear that term African American, where does that term African American come from? Where does the term come from, African? I'll tell you what the term African comes from. When I did the research about this kind of stuff, they said that the term African is come from that you got to be the descendant of the slaves in order to be a true African. You got to have self-Iranian ancestor. If you don't have it, you're not an African. That's which kind of sad. I mean, there are white Africans, there's Chinese Africans. I guess they African Americans too. No, they're not black. That's the thing. Same thing, this so-called Aryan shit with this tall blonde hair and tall and slender blonde hair and blue eyes. What does that sound like to you? Swedish, does it? Because Swedish are the only people who have blonde or golden blonde hair. They're the only race have that. Other Europeans don't got it like that. For some reason, this is what I'm talking about. Same thing as black. They believe in this dark matter theory, trying to say that every black person is dark or darker, like burnt up color. Blacks don't look like that. Just like they trying to say every white person is pale or palement color. That is bullshit, and they know it. They keep focused on the eye color, the hair color, and that's the problem. We need to do something about this, because this is going to affect the whole humanity, the whole other races. And I want more people's where it's been mentioned about this. But this is sad right here. I guarantee they don't want to accept this girl because she got some black blood. If she mixed with Caucasian, oh, they'll accept her. If she's Latino, oh, she's still. But even though Latinos is close as brown, right? It's close to black color, like, right? Long as it ain't darker. Because you know what they say, because darker, they believe in the Western world that black is always symbolized with death. Why they believe that? Because it's the white Christians. They've been taught, and it goes back from the story from Noah and the Noah's Ark, with the great flood came in and flooded of the animals and the human and other different race, other separated apart, family, mothers and children. It's everybody. Because it was separation. That's why they are talking about, they always talk about every other race and group. Always talking about there's a separation for a reason. Race want other race people to get separated and not mix with them, not mix with us. This is why they're against interracial dating, because they're afraid they're going to kill their race and they kill their race. They're afraid of that. Because there ain't going to be the match same scripture, the match of the racial, of dynamic and dynamic of races. We live in a society that you got to be this kind of color in order to be that color. If you're not that color, you're not Caucasian, you're not black, you're not Latino, or Asian. What did Jesus say? Biracial or multiracial? You mix with all different parts. This is why they come up with phrase. You got whites believe that think they're so pure, they're not mixed. Bullshit. All mix is that you don't have any mix in you. They're a mixed relative somewhere in your goddamn in your family background. Yeah, there are some people who do have the same match of that color, but not everybody have that match of that color. But see, what made you, don't let define what made you. Find with yourself what God made you, who you are. Fuck what these other people think. Worry about what you think. But anyway, I gotta read this because this it says right here. Miss Universe of Japan and Aaron at Alvin Mosul facing a controversy for not being Chinese enough. Not being Japanese enough. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, Miss Miss Universe Japanese Japan. Okay, Miss Universe of Japan and Ariel also facing controversy for not being Japanese enough, and get the details. Okay, and included of the celebrating her crown, and Israel and May and Mosul is already found the need to fin it. So they trying to take the crown away from her. That's sad. In Japan news, Miss Universal contest broke in the barrier when she was recent to chose to represent her country, but because the 20-year-old is the daughter of a Japanese woman and a black man from America. I guarantee you notice it says black man. I'm gonna say this again. Why do you think? In other words, he killed his race and she killed her race. What's the difference between a white man and a black woman? It's still the love and meaning. But the thing is, she killed her race, he killed his race. Okay, are some questions. However, she is really Japanese enough to hold the title. That doesn't make it right. And I hope she fight for this. I really do. Whatever happens, baby, keep doing what you're doing. Because even if you take the title, you still going to be the champion in my heart. Because Japanese people know damn well they've been discriminated just as much as Europeans, just as much as Africans, just as much as Latino brothers and sisters. But see, we live in a society that we got to go by the logic of the rules. If we don't go by it, then we're not a part of it. That's sad. As amount to the Japanese website, the comments on Twitter and range from its range from is it okay to select an handful to represent Japan to be cut because of this is Miss Universal of Japan. Don't you think you two are a no? Is how you is a Japanese term to use to refer to someone who is biracial. In an interview with the press, Amanda Lugosu included that while she don't look Japanese on the outside, on the inside. There are many Japanese things about her. That thank you, and she have it in her blood, but she's not full of bellow to be Japanese. That's wrong. In the condition to be born and raised in Kunu, the young adult is also a Japanese citizen who is speaking the language and fluently. She speaks it correctly, real good, and that's good, baby. Wow. On some critics has been vocal about their hopes of having another contest taking her spot, and others having to show their support from the newly crowned beauty queen on the girl channel, a popular site that allowed the readers to vote on the comment and some posts and regulate residents are satisfied with the choice and simply because she was a civilian. She was a citizen who loved her country. Even if you are a if you have a Japanese citizenship, then you are Japanese on one comment of share. Wow, waiting for the Miss Universal contest to be hold of next next January, and John Misu is just trying to keep her eyes on the prize and to remain focused on representing her country in the best way, in the best way impossible. The best way impossible. The world competition is going to be tough. She told the Rockets News 24, but I believe in myself and continue to do my best. Thank you, and you should do that, baby. Whatever you do. See, this is sad. This is sad right here. Because let's look at the comments. What people say. A comment about this situation. Because this is sad in so many words. She's a beautiful woman. Just because she's half black, that don't mean anything. Baby, whatever you are, keep fighting your title. Even if they take the title, you still a queen in there. In you. It said that's the problem, man. That's the problem. And look at the comment. And Hafu, really, she looked better than the rest of you, Japanese woman. And thank goodness to her dad. It's a shame they are a will to disown her to do to her dad being black. She is beautiful. Congratulations. I know that's right, baby. I know that's right. Just because her father is black, but her mother is Japanese. I guess Japanese forget. Japanese people, I love y'all Japanese folk, but let's be honest. Y'all been discrimination too. Matter of fact, we got to go back to World War I. When Tokyo, Japan dropping bomb in USA, did they kidnap the Japanese people? Yes, they did. And they took their families away from that. Y'all went through that, and you have the nerve gonna sit there and say, wait a minute, because her dad is black? Y'all people don't have no sense of all. But there are Chapman people who do have sense and say this ain't right. See, this is what I'm talking about. If we're going to fight racism, we got to fight this color system, because thanks to these people in power, they telling you, well, you got to be this actual person to be that person. If you're not that person, you ain't that person. But don't let anybody define who you really are. I don't care if you full of velvet that color or different velvet. Of course, everybody don't look the same. Some people are the same, but we're different. That's what matters. The matters is why they do this, because they try and divide everybody in groups, what define what the person for what they really are. But they don't know about that person, what's in their heart. It's what's the person in your heart for yourself. Baby, if you out there, congratulations. You are a beautiful young woman, and I hope you keep the crown you wear, because you are truly Japanese. And before I go, you know what they say, only way to be a true Japanese if you got to have a little black blood in you. And actually where I got that from Afro Samurai. If you watch the movie Afro Samurai, where you think the original these samurai sword from? It come from Africa when they fighting in sticks. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a video list on there, because it shows it was called Dun Means Death or something like that, and they was fighting with sticks. Where you think the Asian people getting that fighting technician from? From Africans. Same thing, Europeans. For some reason, where you think the shield and steel come from? It comes from Africans. Where's some of black people getting their credit? It's a shame. Simply because because she mixed, that don't mean anything. People can be so hateful and so cruel. I'm gonna say to this, people, that baby, if you biracial, then be proud that you biracial. Because I'm multiracial, meaning that I've got other race and part in me. But that doesn't define me, what's in me. It defines myself, what's in my heart. Forget what the society says. Love your home. Love Japan. And the people will embrace you there. It takes time. And I'm going to say this to anybody. We need to stop doing this to each other. Because otherwise, it's going to be ace with races and ace to display them and play them at dispose. Because I'm going to say racism ain't right. It's a problem from everywhere. Everybody gets it. From discrimination towards any other ethnic group. Whites gets it all the time. Latino gets it all the time. Asian gets it all the time. Everybody gets it, even blacks. But Japanese got to forget, they went through the stuff that they went through, and they fight for their right, and they even enslaved the Chinese brothers and sisters. They went through slavery as well. People got to forget. Europeans know what it's like being discriminated. They went through it. It's hell. Africans went through hell, and I felt for them, even though that there are blacks already over here when they walk. Then blacks was brought out here, even though from descendants from Africans. Then why is it said every race humanity starts from Africa? European brothers and sisters actually said this. And they ain't gonna never admit they're albinos. They matter of fact, they killing albinos right now. And some albinos got to change. I mean, some Africans got to change that, because I know deep down Africans went through rough, and they out there doing the same thing. And even from Asian did to their own people. Even Europeans did to their own people, to Jews and Irish people. They all went through it. It doesn't make it right. I'm against racism. I'm 100% against it, because I think it's stupid for anybody who think because you got a better skin than me, you think because you got a clear skin, just because any person that think they got a clear skin, and that can be anyone. Just because you got a clear skin doesn't mean you see things in life, you don't see things clearly. Same thing, anybody who think they're black because they so damn blacker. You might be black, but you so blacked out you can't even see through anything to be seen through the light, the bright and shining lights in you. It's sad there are people like that because people are ignorant. Don't worry about it. Whatever you are, stay beautiful, young lady. And you deserve that crown. Everything you get, keep representing for your country. And this goes to anyone that you too can make a difference. So you got to make a decision, make it a start, but make a decision for yourself and the rest of the world. All right? And God bless. And that's the topic I want to talk about today. It's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basic. Chuck of the Deuces. How we do text, baby. Until next time. All right? All right. Peace and I'm out.